Hey guys! So today's video is going to be just kind of like a general admission, like tips and tricks. And I recorded this video like last week, and like I was editing it and I realized I didn't really say everything I wanted to say. So I'm going to start with the things that I forgot to say in my last video, which is I want to thank you guys for all the love and support I receive on these videos. Everyone who like comments and leaves me messages, it really means a lot to me, so thank you guys. And I only have like 60 subscribers when I made this, but like to me that's a lot, and each one of you like really means a lot to me, so thank you guys for watching and liking my videos. So I want to expand like the type of videos I make, so I want to start maybe doing some vlogging and some just like videos, I just like talking to you guys, so maybe some story times and stuff. And yeah, I actually look decent today. I don't know why I decided to look good today. I never look good in my videos, but whatever. Okay, so on to the video. Oh, and stay tuned for the end of the video because I'm going to tell you guys about some really cool stuff that I have planned. So, general admission tips and tricks. So, general admission, aka pit, aka standing. Now this applies to basically any show, but obviously this one's going to be geared more towards the BTS shows coming up because that's mostly what my channel talks about right now. So tip number one is everyone's going to tell you to stay hydrated. Stay hydrated, stay hydrated. Like drink lots of water, like drink some Gatorade. And like they are very correct. But there's one thing they don't tell you is that the type of water you drink and like when you drink it matters more than just drinking water. So I'm a college athlete, so I know a lot about how to hydrate your body for like the best performance possible. And standing in these pits for hours on end, your body is going to need to be in some really good shape. So for hydration, you're going to want to hydrate 2 to 3 days before your concert day. So like not the day of, but like the 2 days before. So if your concert's Saturday night, you're going to want to start drinking like lots of water, like Thursday, all day Thursday and all day Friday, and then a little bit on Saturday. Now the reason you don't want to drink a lot on Saturday is because you're gonna have to use the bathroom, and you don't want to do that if you have GA tickets, because like once you leave the pit you can't come back. So there's that. Another thing about the type of liquids you drink. So you're gonna want to drink water and stuff with electrolytes like Gatorade, Powerade, stuff like that. That stuff's really good for your body. You're not gonna want to drink any coffee for those 3 days. No tea for those 3 days. Nothing with caffeine. Well, caffeine in like a liquid form, and the reason, or no energy drinks either. The reason for that is those type of drinks dehydrate you. Like you might be thinking, oh, like I need the energy to like keep myself awake and like excited and stuff, but like those types of stuff dehydrate you, and that's actually what happens to a lot of people. Is like they say, oh, I drank so much water but I still like felt lightheaded and I still passed out. Well, maybe you also drank a bunch of coffee and a bunch of tea, and then it just kind of counteracted each other, and like didn't, like all the hydration you like worked for like went away just because you had a couple cups of coffee. So, but some of you are like, but I need my caffeine, and oh honey, I know, I'm like that too. The tip I have for you guys is to get these vitamins called B12. They're totally, it's not anything like you need to have a prescription for. You can pick it up at like Walgreens or Target. They're just little vitamins, like you take everyday vitamins, but they're called B12. Now B12 is a form of natural sugar, or not natural sugar, but natural energy. So if you take like 2 or 3 of those gummies in the morning, you're gonna have good energy for the whole day without dehydrating you. Another option is they have these things called like caffeine gum. These are a totally new thing. I saw them in like my grocery store. I'll like put a picture of them here. So like you just take, I think 1 piece of that is equivalent to half a cup of coffee. So you just pop 2 pieces in the morning, you're good to go. Drink a bunch of water, you're good to go. So that's my spiel on like staying hydrated and keeping like your energy up. Another thing is people are asking me like, oh, what should I pack? Like, what should I bring? A lot of people are like, do I need to bring a tent? Like, do I need to bring like all this stuff? Now, if you're getting like, since we're getting there like in the early morning around like 2 to 5 a.m. ish, I don't think you're gonna need a tent. Another thing is with tents is that a lot of security and people, it attracts attention. It attracts people to be like, what's going on? Like, why is this happening? Security, like, they don't want attention, they don't want a big deal. So the whole point of it is to stay on security's good side. So in my personal opinion, I don't think bringing a tent is like the best idea, but like if you want to, go for it. Another thing you're gonna need is I definitely recommend bringing blankets, even if you are in the warmer states like Texas and California. Bring blankets because it gets cold at night. You're like, oh, it's 60, 70, that's not cold. It'll get cold, trust me, because there's no sun. So definitely bring a blanket, bring some pillows, maybe bring like a fold-up chair, like not a super fancy one, but like a cheap one from like Walmart or something that like you can just it doesn't matter if it breaks or not because you're only using it like 1 or 2 times. And then a lot of people ask is like, so what do I do with all that stuff that I have? Like, I can't bring it in because you can't bring that stuff in. You can't bring pillows and blankets and chairs and stuff into the venue. So people are like, what do I do? Well, first thing, you don't leave it outside, that's for sure. Like, I see a lot of people being like, oh, people just leave it outside. No, don't do that, guys. Be respectful. Be respectful. So what you can do, though, is multiple options, actually. If you have a hotel close by, take your stuff, either before wristbands or after you get your wristband. Take all your stuff, drive it to the hotel, drop it off, come back. Take an Uber there, take a friend there. So your hotel, your Airbnb, if you live close. But if you don't have any place to stay, you have another option. Maybe you have a car. Put your stuff in your car. Okay, just leave it in your car, lock your door, you're good. Maybe you don't have a car. Maybe you're just there and you have nothing. Make a friend who has a car. I have a car. I also have a hotel close by. If you guys see me and say hi, you can totally leave your stuff in my place. I don't care. It's gonna be empty. I'm gonna be in line. So if you are in the concert. So if you need somewhere to put your stuff, find a friend who has a hotel. Find a friend who has a car. Do that. Pretty easy. But yeah, don't leave your trash outside. Don't leave your stuff just like laying on the floor outside of the concert. It's extremely disrespectful, and it really paints a bad image of not only BTS fans, but just like people who are going to the concert in the first place, and it might just like ruin the experience for people who have the concerts after you, if that makes sense. Okay, another tip I have for you guys is about your bags. Now, a lot of people are like, what kind of bags can I bring in? Can I bring in this bag? Now, it's different for every venue, so you're gonna have to check your venue's rules. You go to the venue's like homepage, like website, and you look it up. They're gonna have a list of rules. They're gonna have the size, dimensions, if a bag is allowed, or they're gonna say no bags allowed. Now, if you do have a bag allowed, then and you're in pit, you're gonna be like, well, do I need it? Now, some people do. Some people like to bring in other stuff into the show, and that's totally fine. I totally don't blame you. Like, I am bringing a bag, but here's a secret tip for you guys. I have not read anywhere. I came up with this myself, and it's like my secret bag plan. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna want to get one of those drawstring bags that you put on your back that like is like kind of like a papery fabric material. It's not structured, because those are allowed as long as they fit the size dimensions. And you're gonna want to bring that with you, but you're gonna want to like fold it up a bunch of times so it's like this tiny little square. And you're gonna put that little cloth square somewhere on your person. You can put it in your bra, you can put it in your pants, you can put it, I don't care, in your pocket. Well, we're gonna make sure it's hidden, and and you're gonna go through security with your bag hidden. Now, the reason for that is because when you go into GA through the line, they're gonna subject you to a bag search. Now, these bag searches can take anywhere from 5 seconds to 5 minutes, and each minute matters because people behind you are slowly gonna start passing you to get into the pit, and like that just like you want to get in there first because you spent all this time outside for it, right? So you're gonna want to put that bag in your pocket, and you're gonna want to carry the things you want to put in there, like your water bottle and your army bomb and your phone and your wallet and some cash. That's all you really should be bringing into pit, okay? Or a portable charger. Bring those. Those are really, really important. Bring like 5, not even kidding. You're gonna hold those in your hands and you go through security, and they'll like have a bucket for you to put it in to go through like this little, if they have a conveyor thing, some do, some don't. And then they'll like wave you down and you'll walk right in, and since it's not metal, it's not gonna go off. They're literally, it's not. So you're gonna do that, and then when you get to the pit, you're gonna pop that baby out, you're gonna unfold it, you're gonna put your stuff in there that you don't wanna carry during the show, like in your hands, in there, put it on your back, done. Piece of cake, you get a bag, and you don't have to worry about going through bag check. You're welcome. And now earlier, I did mention bringing a water bottle in. Some venues allow you to bring a water bottle, an unopened plastic one. It can't be opened, it can't be one that you buy and you bring from home. It has to be one of those plastic, crinkly ones that you buy in bulk. Like, you know what I'm talking about, right? Okay, so some venues allow you to bring it in unopened. Bring one in, trust me. Even if you don't drink it right away, put it in that bag of yours and bring it in. And so when halfway through the concert, when you're literally dying, you can just whip that baby out and take a sip and you're good to go. You might share with a friend, because everyone's just kind of a whole family in this thing. So that's another tip. And then I think I have one more for you guys. It's not really a tip, it's more just like advice for pit, is don't bring signs. Like, everyone's is selling those like banners and those like huge signs. In my personal recommendation, I do not recommend bringing those in. A lot of venues don't allow them in. They're going to make you throw them away. If you're in pit and security sees those, they're going to take them. And it's also disrespectful for the people behind you. So these people don't think that, like, if I have a tiny sign and I'm like closer to the front, I'm not going to block that many people's view. But the way angles work is, so you have like the pit and then you have this stage and everyone's looking at this triangle. Well, a small item in the front of the triangle, even if it blocks one person behind you, it's also blocking like the whole triangle behind you too. So don't bring any signs, don't, unless you want to hold it at like this level, don't, like, because people are going to have enough to worry about with like phones and stuff being up in the air and like moving. Just don't bring signs. It's also going to be really hard to hold the signs, and the signs and banners are usually made for the people who are in the stands, because BTS people on stage can usually see those better. I just out of respect and out of courtesy for other people, I would just recommend not bringing any type of sign into pit. But if you want to, go for it. I'm just saying people might really get mad at you for that, but you know, do what you want to do. So I think that concludes my tips and tricks for GA. If you guys want to like hear more of this, and you have questions about it, feel free to ask me. I respond to every single comment and every single message I get on my social media, which I'll link down below. I really hope these help, and so I'm gonna move on to my little announcement. So, if you want to go to my Twitter, I'm selling these souvenir tickets. So I'm gonna put a picture of them right here. And so basically what these are is I customize a souvenir ticket for you for the show. So I'm putting like your name and the date and the time and the location of it and everything. So it's totally custom to you and your date. Now what's really cool about these is, since the venues, it's really hard to get physical tickets, because I know a lot of us have flash seats. It's really hard to get those physical tickets, or they take them away for you when you enter. A lot of people are like, well, I want to remember the show, like I want to have something to remember it by. These are a great option. They're literally $3. Like, and that only covers production costs and mailing costs. I don't profit off of it. I made some for myself and some of my friends, so I wanted to make it an option for you guys to get some if you wanted to. So if you want to order them, you can just DM me in my Twitter, which is down below. Yeah, so that's it. That's all I had for you guys. I hope you liked this video. Please subscribe. It really means a lot to me, and stay tuned for more videos. All right, bye guys.